Welcome back to Nordics Play, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles with your Chronicles, Phantom and Velgar.
Or something like that.
And Miss Brett's handbag. Oh dear.
Order, 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 order in the courtroom. Yay, it's me. Oh. No.
What is the meaning of this, Inspector?
The meaning of what, Prosecutor Auchi?
I love that name. I really love that name.
Why on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time?
Because the lady said she wasn't carrying any concealed weapons.
Well, but like, come on.
Yeah.
Thanks to your bungling,
Bungling.
Not bumbling.
incompetence, now she has to endure these, uncomfortable accusations.
Brilliant work, partner. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the mask. Do you think so, Kazuma? Ahem. Bleh. Well, what a sorry situation. Clearly, you have no faith in the police. Police?
Police?
Duh. As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because it was unnecessary.
You share why?
Unnecessary in what way? I ought to thank the student lawyer, really. Wipe.
Ew.
I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about.
Okay.
This photographic print.
That's the person question. I see.
And why didn't we have that?
People seem to forget about evidence.
Yeah.
What's that on his hand?
Oh, hello there. Birthmark? This print is a photograph that I thought would be prudent to make immediately after the shooting.
The mark on his hand is suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a glass in the purse, yeah.
As you can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag.
Well, I never. You can see right through what's inside. Oh!
So, smuggling a glass away from the scene.
Hold on.
That's right. Apparently meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment.
So the contents are clearly visible. I'm smart.
Exactly. So there was no need to search the lady's handbag. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious. Oh! As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. She still has a huge honking swan on her head. Thank you for helping to prove that, Naruhiro-san.
Look at how they're like, Order! Order! Inspector Hosonaga, you will submit that print as evidence at once.
Certainly, Your Excellency. Yay.
Okay,
Now we have
so
the
here we go.
birthmark / tattoo / something.
That's something. I think you've had long enough to cross-examine the witness, counsel.
Oh,
court has now been shown considerable evidence. As the photographic print just submitted into the court record appears to have no further significance, Igiari, I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
Yeah.
Ouchie, ouchie! Indeed. And there is only one logical conclusion. That is, ouchie. 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 Am I hitting myself? The pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime. Ouchie.
No! I won't believe it. No, wait. Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around. I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start. Oh. Kazuma? I'm sorry, Runosuke. Ah! Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue.
Yes, you just have to point out the stupid thing in the photo.
What? You mean? You mean that this is...
Ho ho!
Yo!
Yo! Yeah! I must say you put up quite a fight for a rookie student. But the weak are made while the strong eat.
Okay.
Pan. We're wasting your time. There is no way to defeat true justice, which is high, of course.
Oh.
Smack. A fact you can chew unto your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. No, wait.
No.
Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime that I didn't commit? Oh, and Kazuma. His dreams of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers. Kazuma. What? Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around? You heard the judge. There's nothing about that last photograph the detective produced that we can contest. Which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Very well, I will now proceed immediately to the ruling.
Ouchie! It seems we'll be able to report to the British government in time after all. Ouchie. Oh.
That smug little...
What?
You, Nasuke Naruhodo, having considered all of the evidence placed before me, I hereby find you, yes?
Wait! Your Excellency! Runosuke.
Ryunosuke.
I don't think you can rule on this case yet.
Igiari! Ouchie bag! Amateurishness is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling.
But he didn't give it yet.
That is the most basic protocol of the courtroom.
Hi!
Yes.
Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this.
What are you wearing on your hand?
Yes. When did you get that? We actually haven't seen that hand before. As the photograph print just submitted appears to have no further significance. There is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make a ruling.
I said that, didn't I?
So wait, what do we have actually on that?
It's a thingy on his hand, because we can see that there's no gun in the handbag, but there's a glass, but we already said that she took it with her. This thing on his hand is the most suspicious thing. I think you just have to look at it closely or something.
No. That means that if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, I mean, then ruling on the case at this time would be out of question.
This blade is straw clutching. Look at this photograph print. Look at it. Look at it. All it shows is the handbag the gentleman was carrying on the day in question. I'm starting to get aggravated. There can be no problem with this evidence. Get it?
You better know what you're doing, Runosuke.
I don't think he does. I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly, the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court scrutiny. However, I fail to see how we can glean any new information from this handbag. Not the handbag, but the hand.
Yeah.
Haha, my thoughts exactly. Oh wait. Really, the prosecution's becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes.
Wheezes!
Yes, I am desperate, but this is not a wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it.
Very well, I will grant the defense one final opportunity. So generous.
No!
What?
We warn that if I am unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over with immediate effect. You don't want to make me angry. Have a couple.
Smacking my knuckle.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Aha! I am much more threatening than Auchi with his hand. Aha! So, take another look at the photograph print Inspector Hosonaga submitted before. Will identify for the court where in this print we see the significant detail to which you have alluded. It has to be the thing on his hand.
It has to be.
There's nothing else there.
No. Hi! Look at this here! There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist.
That is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description. I am surprised.
Yummy, I was wondering what you would come up with. Burn, you say, on the victim's wrist. The idea has nothing whatsoever to do with the magnificent lady's handbag.
Yeah, it doesn't. Indeed. Yes, that is a burn mark. You're right. Oh!
Go on, Inspector.
The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of the death, so he didn't note it in his report.
Ouchie, ouchie, what did I tell you?
You're giving me a headache, or maybe it is this bonking.
I am seriously hitting myself all the time. It can't be good for me. In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? No possible way of knowing either.
The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark. Well, it looks like a bull's head.
Wait, is that something that we can find from the cutlery? Oh, it's from that.
It's a plate.
Oh!
Okay, we need to present this.
He's actually been the one eating. Even though.
So we need to present this one.
Oh yeah.
However, as prosecutor, Auchi points out unless a firm connection to the case can be shown, I cannot allow any further time to be spent on the precise details of this burn.
Oh! Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the Dean and other university staff.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. She would like to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
That's not how courts work.
Oh, of course, dear lady. She shan't hold you any longer.
That's not how courts work. Sorry.
I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway.
No.
What's your thinking on this, Runosuke? Do you believe this burn does have something to do with the case? To be honest, I'm not really sure. But if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging in the hope that I might uncover something useful. So you're a dwarf? Who's that? Who's
I
digging
am
a
a
hole?
door. I'm digging a hole.
Diggy diggy hole.
Diggy hole.
Yes, you're right. You are a dwarf. That's digging a
Digging a hole. Hole.
hole. Oh, yeah? Wait, I thought it was a joke. Do you really think I'm so small? Yes. If we can just link that burn to the case.
Diggy hole?
If we can do that, we might be able to prise this shutting door back open again. Good.
Just give up counsel. You can't possibly hope to do that.
Indeed, I am afraid that without evidence, I can't allow you to pursue what is little more than conjecture. Can you present the goddamn photo now?
But if we had evidence, evidence that irrefutably linked that burn on the victim's wrist to the case, then you would allow it.
I would, yes.
To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn. Well, I do believe you weren't one who was examining the body, and that was the first time we saw the photo. So you might be excused. But as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice was the color draining from Miss Brett's face. Really? Oh dear. Hiccup. I have to find some link between that burn and the case.
Crime scene photo.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
this is the moment of truth. It's time to find some evidence that proves what that burn really means.
So then, the defense will now present its evidence to the court. Evidence that demonstrate an inextricable connection between the victim's burn and this trial. There.
Hey!
What's this, counsel? It's another print?
Well, we have seen this one already.
We have talked about this one before, just saying.
Yes, Your Excellency. I believe photographic prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look at a scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore.
You hurry up, Rookie. What are you trying to say?
Smack.
You can't say this poor lady any further. Really would be quite inexcusable.
Oh, you're so smitten.
Ooh.
Actually, we may need you to stay with us a little longer if you don't mind, Miss Brett.
Oh, she minds.
Oh, she minds the heck out of it. You see, it's very clearly visible in this photograph. How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded here forevermore.
That sounds so dramatic.
Yes.
Don't be Hajime.
What? How?
Yeah, hey! You can fool me with your little bluffs, boy. If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the code exactly what you mean. What? Is it in its photograph that explains the reason for the victim's burn?
That goddamn thing on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Hey!
People are seriously blind.
The beefsteak?
Actually, the point is the metal plate with the steak was served on.
Plate? Oh! Oh!
Oh, Excellency, are you alright?
As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate.
Yes, there is.
I would guess it's
Ooh.
some sort of trademark of La Carnival. Ah. This emblem on the plate. And the victim's burn. Ah, exactly the same shape!
Ooh.
Oh.
Ryonosuke, you genius! I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, that's not the correct term to use, but
You're spot on. Which means the victim must have suffered his burn while he was present at the restaurant. And
But even if that is the case, you can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. Right? It could have been the day before, or the day before that. It most likely happened on some other unrelated time. Yes?
well, Ikiari. Sadly, Prosecutor Auchi, the chances of that are extremely slim.
Ouchie.
Auchi. Thanks.
Why? Why? Why?
The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hosonaga? I can't imagine having missed such a terrible disaster, certainly.
But, oh.
I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And although it's not particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. This was no mild burn, that's for sure. Can you be more specific, Inspector? Well, let's see. If the plate was at around 90 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds.
that's a long time, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you might think a second is a short period of time, but when you are placing your hand on something burning, it won't be there for 3 seconds.
Just saying. It's inconceivable that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then.
I've been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. As the head waiter of La Carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation.
But you, detective, not a waiter.
Hi! There you have it! Something isn't right here! As the detective said, anyone who burned themselves on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain. At least I would. Ah! Like that. There's no question of that. And yet, Inspector Hosonaga never heard the professor scream, not on that day or any art before it. That's right, and the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either. What are you suggesting? Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for anything like 3 seconds that day.
That would be beyond careless, I think, Counsel.
Then the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, and the old antiques dealer, all of us would, without any question, have heard him scream!
Look at that! Look at his face!
Oh!
He looks like he's about to sneeze.
Yeah. Excuse me! Auchi!
Pollen allergy!
Auchi! What?
Ouchie! What?
No, not you. Wouldn't you agree, Professor? Chewy! Ouchie!
Prosecutor, not professor.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose.
So, the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream? I almost don't believe it! Ryonosuke, do you think? Can it really be true? Did I actually find out something? Was I surprisingly clever enough?
That's so smart!
I never dreamt we'd arrive at a conclusion like this, but I'm starting to think that maybe
I'm smart.
we've been led into a terrible trap! There's only one explanation I can think of that makes sense of this apparent impossibility. On the day in the question, when he suffered the burn to his wrist, Dr. Wilson
Was already dead.
asleep! Yeah,
Was dead.
already deceased. No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds. That's clearly impossible. Apart from in one particular situation.
Counsel, are you suggesting?
Yes, it's only possible if the man was already dead.
Already,
Did you actually say that already?
Dead?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Because Discord was being an a-hole again.
What else is?
Mm-hmm. Oh dear. Knowing what we know now, it's the only possible explanation. Bomb! When the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table at that day, the professor was already dead.
Isn't the way to being really perceptive? There's a dead dude over there. Oh damn.
And how, pray tell, did a dead dude manage to burn himself on the plate?
Oh my god, this is stupid.
That was even presumably served to another person on the table. At the table.
Oh my god.
Come on. This is getting weird. But I kinda love it.
That's so stupid.
It has all the trademark his attorney things going on.
Oh my god.
All the hopeless situations, the weird witnesses, and the desperate bullshits that turn out to be correct conclusions.
Oh dear.
Ah, this is getting so good, so good. And we are still on the very first trial.
Yeah, think about it. You'll be stuck with this for a while.
Oh yes!
Hope you enjoy it.
Because we certainly do. But until our next episode.
Yeah, if you don't want to miss that or the episodes after that, you should subscribe. You can also like the video, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye!